What's up, gang? I'm going to apologize right now in advance if at some point in this video I get a little misty or emotional. It's happening right now. So I'm gonna try to get through this. I hadn't really thought like all the way through this video. I just needed to sit down and kind of tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on. There has been a lot of changes in my personal life and also in my business life. And that's really what I want to focus on the most is the new business. You guys know that I teased this in a video, about a week or two ago, that I was starting a new business and I was really nervous about it, but also extremely excited. And that's still the case. The excitement level, though, is increasing exponentially because I'm excited. I've never done anything like this before. We were calling it Project Dino. Let me explain Project Dino. So basically, you guys know, a lot of you guys know, if you've been around for a while, I've told the story on a couple different occasions in different videos that when I was a teenager, my older brother committed suicide. We're about 2.5 years apart. He was older. And that's just been a thing. And it sort of comes and goes, right? When I was a kid, I didn't really understand it until later in life. Then it's like, that really sucked. I mean, it always sucked, right? But I have always, in the back of I have always wanted to do something to put his name on something or honor his name. And that, to me, means starting a brand, a new business of some kind. I have been all over the map in terms of what that new product or service or business, what that would look like, what that would be. You guys, I've looked at many different opportunities and many different types of products and services. And while the passion is there to tell my story, my brother's story, and also part of this also, gentlemen, is to take some proceeds and give back towards men's mental health in general, suicide prevention program. So that's part of the overall goal as well, is to give back to organizations that need attention and a spotlight and support. Looking at all these different business opportunities, it's been a lack of passion, right? And it would have felt like, okay, let's put our name on this thing, or maybe it's the phone case, or I don't know. It didn't seem legitimate to me. And then I had to sort of think about, like, what am I into? What are some of my hobbies? I'm into some sports. There's 2 different sports I'm into. I'm into golf and pickleball. Maybe we can do something there. And long story short, Dino is my brother's nickname. Dean Michael was his name, Dean Michael Galfano. And we called him Dino for short, D-I-N-O. So the brand is called Dean Michael, and it's going to be a wine business. And I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about the opportunity. This could be a complete failure, or this could be my future. I have absolutely no idea, but I'm willing to risk it to see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to try to get through the rest of this video. If you're still here, man, I appreciate it. I know this is a little bit pathetic, but why wine? Let's talk about why wine, because I've already been hit with, some comments about attaching alcohol to mental health, and do you think that's a really good idea? I don't think of it that way. Why immediately go towards the negative? I don't understand that. I'm starting something that I hope will have some legacy. I'm starting something that has meaning to me and my family. And it's something that I'm relatively passionate about. I've talked about, wanting to join the sommelier program, and I've taken steps to do that and then had to sort of back away from it due to time constraints. I still want to, at least get through my level 1 sommelier certification just to have a little more knowledge under my belt. But I think my knowledge of wine currently isn't too bad. I'm an enthusiast. I enjoy the complexities. I enjoy that winemakers are essentially farmers, like they're chemists. These are very creative people that are doing really creative things and making a really amazing product from year to year. And it's just, I find it fascinating. I've never done anything with this much potential for something awesome and also something that could crash and burn in public. We'll see. But again, like I said, I'm willing to risk it. I want to do this. I have to do this. If I didn't do this now, I would regret this for the rest of my life. So I have to do this. I have to do this. Let me tell you, I'll tell you a little bit about the sourcing, where the fruit's coming from, the facility. There's going to be some videos coming up where I'm going to head up there. We're flying up actually to check out this. There's going to be a whole bunch of videos that are going to come with some backstory and some more information. I'm excited to take those videos, get up there to Central Coast, California, and start making some more content. But in terms of more content, I'm not going to flood this channel with a lot of behind the scenes, label making, production facility, bottle design. I'm not going to flood you guys with all of that because that just seems a little too much. So what I'm doing, I do have a membership platform section on YouTube. There's a join button. If you're interested, join the membership. There's a fee, a monthly fee to be a part of that. But I'm gonna be going crazy with videos in that thing. And with that, I want your help, specifically with some label design ideas. So I've got a few designs that I'm sort of playing with, but I want something a little more professional from a third party to take my ideas. What can you do with my ideas? Anyway, so I'm gonna be posting some videos about that, label design, behind the scenes stuff. Get excited, please get excited about this because I haven't been this excited for a very long time about really anything. So it's cool. And I know this video is a little bit scattered and all over the place. I knew I wanted to sit down and film something to let you guys know what's happening. Let me tell you a little bit about the production facility. So we are sourcing our fruit from one of the best regions in the US, and that's Central Coast, California. Fruit quality up there is next level. This is Central Coast, Santa Ynez. This is where you have, or I have, the option to choose warm weather climate fruit and also cool weather climate fruit. Like for example, Pinot Noir. I'm in Temecula Valley, California. We can't grow Pinot Noir here. It's just too hot. It doesn't work. There are some wineries that try to do it, but it ends up being more like a Grenache than a Pinot Noir. But up there, you've got a whole different climate zone, and we can actually source and make Pinot Noir. I'm excited. We are hoping to launch, and when I say we, I've got two partners. I've got basically two business partners that are running that facility that I'm partnering with, and they're helping me do this from basically A to B. They're handling distribution for me. They're handling labeling for me. Because here's the thing. In order for me to be John the wine guy, I have to have a liquor license. And if I'm going to sell alcohol to different states, I need state approval from every single state that I want to sell into. And each of those states is a whole different animal and expense. Just California, I think it's like $1,800, right? Just to get a liquor license to sell in California. Times that by 46 states that allow sales to come into their states. And then there's warehousing, distribution, website, all of that stuff. So basically these guys are helping me do all of that. And I could not be any happier to have that type of partnership and that type of help, especially starting at zero where I'm starting from with a huge idea and a lot of smaller ideas that involve this brand. So anyway, that's going to be a really cool thing, and I'm excited to see where this goes. But from what I've seen so far and what I have tasted so far, it's really good. You guys are going to absolutely love it. If you love wine or even like wine or want a bottle of wine for the holidays, stay tuned. I hope to launch by Thanksgiving. That is a big ask. It might be December. I'm not sure yet. There's a lot of things that still have to be approved. For example, labels. Every label on a bottle of wine needs to get state approval. If I come out with 4 different types of wine, that's $4,000 and 4 weeks to get approval on all of those labels. So, yeah, it's like $1,000 per label and 4 weeks for it to get through state approval. So that's a lot to think about. What do I want to launch with? There's a lot of unanswered questions. So there's still a lot of back and forth that we need to, do. Yeah, the goal is to launch this season by the holidays. I need to launch by the holidays. So I'm going to do everything I can, whether it's we launch with 4 varietals, 4 wines, or maybe we only launch with 2. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. But anyway, what else? I've got some notes. I feel like I've been all over the place. What else has been going on? I think that's kind of what I had for today. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to spam this channel with a lot of the business stuff that I'm doing. So if you don't mind, if you want to support me at all, and if you want to get in on some of the behind the scenes and some of the decision making that I'm going to need your help with, join the membership site and get excited. Get excited. I'm excited, and I hope you'll support me and the brand once it's launched. Ugh. Anyway, it would, Jesus, it would mean a lot to me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys.